This video shows the new integration between iCrew and CrewTimer, the regatta timing system used around the world for accurate timing on the water. Now in this scenario, CrewTimer is going to be used for some seat races here in a coached session. So here are the lineups. We've got these 3 4s going out and they're going to do some seat racing today. In the note field, I've assigned bow numbers 1, 2, and 3 to these 3 boats. So let's get the data pushed out to CrewTimer, and that'll happen from the launch view page. And if you scroll down, you will see an export to CrewTimer button. So we'll go ahead and tap that. And it asks how many seat races you're going to run today. We'll just put in 3. And these will be sprints. And now that data has been exported to CrewTimer. And this information here, the mobile ID and mobile PIN, will be used in the CrewTimer app. So now let's go over and look at how you might set up a scrimmage with another club. All right, here Station L is planning a scrimmage with a couple other clubs, and they've got those sessions in iCrew set up as a regatta. So here's the scrimmage regatta, and we'll take a look at this setting. It is set up as a regatta in iCrew. Of course, it's not out on Regatta Central, it's just a scrimmage, but they've assigned it a regatta ID or Scrim, just any random ID. You'll see how this will be used on the other session related to this scrimmage. Anyway, let's take a look at the lineups. We'll go to the lineups here, and they've got all their races set up for their squads, and the note field again is used, but in a scrimmage or regatta session, you can also put the event race number and event name. So here, these first 3 are race number 1. It's a men's 4X, and then the bow numbers 1, 2, and actually there's just 2. So the men's 4X has bow numbers 1 and 2. Here, race number 2 is the women's 4X, and there are 3 set up, bow numbers 1, 2, and 3. So that's just how that information is set up. Again, in the note field, race number, comma, race name, comma, bow number. Now let's take a look at the related session on the calendar. And this is for the clubs that are coming in to scrimmage with them. So there's a visiting crews regatta session. And again, it's set up as a regatta, and the regatta ID is set to OAR SCRIM, same thing as the other one. So let's take a look at these lineups. And again, these are the visiting crews. And all you have to do here is put in a guest tile. If you're not familiar with that, in the bullpen, you have these tiles with just an asterisk on them. So if you double click it, you can put in a name. So here they're saying Jim, Sam, and Tammy from OAR are racing here in the first one here, men's 4X, so race number 9, bow number 3. Sam is racing in event race number 5 in the men's 2X, bow number 3. Tammy, race 7, women's 4X, bow 3. So you can see how that's set up. All right, so now if you go out to the launch view page, this regatta has already been exported to CrewTimer. So let's take a look at that. If we make changes, we can push an update to CrewTimer, but let's just take a look at what this looks like out on the results page. Of course, there's no results yet, but if you see, all the events are set up with the crews, the stroke seats shown, and this regatta scrimmage is ready for timing.